Hey guys, so this week's theme is music, so I'm just going to talk a little bit about that. So basically, when I was younger, I hardly listened to music because I couldn't find anything I actually liked. But then when I was about 15, I met some friends and they had cool music taste, so I started actually listening and being able to find out real music that I liked. So the first album that I bought would have to be Riot by Paramore. It's one of my favourites just because I've listened to it since the start of me actually listening to music. And since then, obviously, I've bought Paramore's other albums. And yeah, so I pretty much like Paramore. To be honest, the new album, the self-titled album, I'm not too keen on. It's a bit poppy for my tastes. I still like it, it's just not as good as old Paramore. Okay, next band I'm going to talk about is Versa Emerge. My friends introduced me to them by basically inviting me to one of their gigs. And that was the first gig I went to. And since then, I have forever loved gigs. They're my favourite things to go to, whether they're just small local bands or bigger bands. So I think next band I should talk about be All Time Low because they were my second gig. Once again, I'm more of a fan of their older work. They're getting more pop like Paramore is, which is, again, less my taste, but bands change and I get used to that. When I went to the gig, I managed to get to the barrier and I managed to touch Jack Barracat. So another band I love is Use Me at 6. I started with the first two albums because they were released when they were already released when I started getting into their music. My favourite album by them has got to be Sinners Never Sleep because it came out at the right time. It really spoke to me. So another one of my favourite bands is My Chemical Romance. I love the music. Sadly, they split up, the bastards. They split up. Why did they split up? Why do bands do this to me? I can't decide my favourite album between these, but it's got to either be between The Black Parade or Three Cheers. I've got the rest of their work as well. Okay, so one of the bands that I also like is Muse, which a lot of people seem to love. And yeah, it's also the most music I own as well. This is the band that takes up most of my music collection. My favourite album would have to be Origins. Origins of Symmetry, my favourite album. It's a lot more raw than the other albums, but also I love playing hyper music on guitar, so. I also have a friend who's obsessed with a certain band, Evanescence. They're a brilliant band. I love Amy's voice. It's amazing. If you haven't listened to them, go listen to them. My favourite album has still got to be Fallen. It's a great album. It's I love the other albums, but this one is just one of my favourites. Yeah, Amy's voice is brilliant and I love the piano pieces and it's just amazing. I love Evanescence and I thank my friend Leah for that. And because of Evanescence, I got into another band called Hailstorm. Hailstorm. I love Hailstorm because it's just so... It's very about being strong, about who you are, and I like Hailstorm a lot. You can probably tell I get very flustered when I talk about music because I just don't know what to say. Because I just find it amazing and I don't know what to say when it comes to music because it's just, I love the music that I love and that's all I can say really. Hailstorm, go listen to Hailstorm, another brilliant band. So anyway, if you want to hear from everybody else, subscribe and yeah, there's 6 other people on this channel, so you won't get to see just my face, you get the treat of 6 other people. And yeah, have fun. Subscribe, thumbs up.